So first question, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So my name is Noreen Thomas. I'm a farmer. I manage and run the Doubting Thomas Farms. So we are in rural Moorhead, just north of Moorhead, probably about 12 miles. So most of my life I've actually lived in the rural areas. So I've lived in city a little bit, but really find a connection with a lot of rural people because knowing your neighbor, knowing your farmer, and is very important to me. We are on a fifth generation farm. So my kids are fifth generation here. So there's a long history, and the farm's changed a lot with time as well. So we do a lot of amazing greens, I call it, because the grains are the whole germ, the wholesome, they taste different. When people try our rolled oats and things, they can't believe that that's rolled oats. They have what they have in the store is for shelf stability, so it's very dried out. So we find that a lot of customers actually are really happy to connect with the farm and also knowing who grows the food for them. We can't change the past, or we can't change sometimes those major events. We can just learn how to be buoyant through them.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Noreen. Can you tell us about how you lead and create change in your community? And then alongside with that, how your community could better support rural women?
I think by supporting rural women, as to keep them in the rural places, otherwise they'll go to town, major towns like a lot of the youth. So I think as being a wise consumer, also kind of tapping your local resources. Somebody's always got too much of something that they can share or connect with. For instance, we have some greens that don't make food quality, but make great feed. So I connected with some people that needed some chicken food. Well, it's not a lot, but to me, I'm just happy to share with them, and it's that connection I make. So we've lost a lot of that because back when the elders would barter for things or trade or even share, I think it was a much richer community. So I think we're kind of coming back to that a little bit because we have to. And the community needs, one thing that I do that is very near and dear to my heart is that we garden with kids from the homeless shelter. The kids usually are, for behavior, kicked out of a lot of programs. And they had toured the farm one time, and I thought, these kids really have a potential. Somebody really has to believe in them. And I thought, well, am I going to wait for this, or am I just going to do it? So I thought, if the community really wants me to do this, they're going to support me. And they have every bit of the way. When I needed shoes for the kids, rain boots, because it was raining a lot and kind of muddy, I put it out, and the town mom showed up with boxes and boxes and boxes of shoes for the kids that they could wear. Rain boots came, raincoats came. I also asked the community, I need help with tools. I only have so many, because I just volunteer my time and things. And sure enough, here comes the Amazon package with tools for the kids. So it's not about me. It's just, I was kind of the point of that. People wanted to do good. People wanted to join in, but just were looking for ways to help. And this was perfect. So we have a lot of community support. All of our snacks were paid for. People donated for that. It takes kind of a lot of money to run a program, and a decent program, just for the snacks, the extra insurance and things. And every bit of it was paid by community members or Kiwanis groups or somebody who stepped up to the plate when I needed them. Because I'll give the land, I'll give my time, I'll give the seeds, but I just needed that help too. And they all believed in it and just rallied it. We're just rocking it. So this year with COVID, not so much. We're just finding different ways. So to me, being a leader doesn't mean really you're always in front of people. Sometimes you just have the idea and they can plug in. And if the community wants to, they will make it go. It's astronomical, the help I've had.